Hey, I'm Andrea, and this is Usborne Illustrated Stories from India. The Biggest Banquet. If there was one thing you could say about Kubera, it was that he was wealthy. In fact, he was so wealthy, he was known as the Lord of Wealth. He built extraordinary palaces, magnificent temples, and held extravagant feasts. He spared no expense because, well, if there was another thing you could say about him, you might say he was rather a show-off. But, strangely enough, no matter how much he spent, he simply kept on growing richer. One day, he decided to hold a banquet. The biggest banquet in living memory. The biggest, most impressive banquet ever. It will be so grand, he thought, even the gods could eat their fill. Anyone who was anyone would be there. The richest businessmen, the wisest scholars, the noblest princes and princesses. Why, Kubera decided, the great Lord Shiva and his beautiful wife Parvati. So, Kubera set about preparing for his party, or at least his servants did. They wrote hundreds of beautiful invitations and sent them off around the world. They bought gleaming golden dishes and goblets encrusted with precious jewels. The best entertainers in the land were hired, and the halls of Kubera's largest palace were festooned with gold and silver decorations and exquisite flowers. Expensive rugs covered the polished marble floors. The walls were draped with intricately embroidered tapestries, and, as a finishing touch, silk cushions were scattered everywhere. All there was left to do was to start preparing the massive amount of food Kubera had demanded, and for Kubera to go to the palace of Shiva and Parvati in person to invite them to his feast. Now you might think that visiting the palace of a god and goddess would be a little intimidating. Not for Kubera. He oozed confidence. In fact, it didn't occur to him for a moment that Shiva and Parvati might not accept his generous invitation. Along with everyone else, Shiva and Parvati had already heard about the feast, and they had decided that this so-called Lord of Wealth needed to be taught a lesson. "I'm sorry, Kubera," Shiva yawned, "but we won't be able to come." Kubera looked so shocked and then crestfallen that Shiva almost felt sorry for him, but he wasn't going to change his mind. "No, you see, we're terribly busy here at this moment," he continued. "However, I'm sure my young son, Ganesha, would love to come." Kubera brightened up a little at this. Having Shiva and Parvati at his feast would have been a wonderful coup, but the son of a god and goddess was almost as good. Little Ganesha, a young boy with an elephant's head, was well known for really enjoying his food. So, a banquet was surely the best way to impress him. And, if he was impressed, perhaps he would sing Kubera's praises to his parents. thank you, my lord, my lady," Kubera gushed. "The banquet starts tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon. I am so very much looking forward to the Lord Ganesha's arrival." And with that, he dashed off home before anyone could change their minds. The next day, when the hour of the banquet came and everything was ready, the guests began to arrive. Little Ganesha was exactly on time, and at once he was ushered to a splendid golden throne that Kubera had commissioned especially for him. Before he had even sat down, Ganesha announced, "I'm hungry." Kubera smiled graciously, and with a flick of his wrist, ordered his servants to bring a tray of rare and expensive delicacies. In the blink of an eye, they were gone. Ganesha had eaten up every single mouthful in less than a second. So, would you like to attend Kubera's banquet? And do you think there's enough food for Ganesha?